Oh my god, you guys, I totally got carried away. I stopped by Trader Joe's, as you can see, after my morning Pilates because my mom wanted me to get her some things to give out like as gifts because they don't have like Trader Joe's in Korea. They have something really similar, but it's not Trader Joe's. It's called like Traders or something. So I just got all these. They were out of the dark chocolate peanut butter cups. So I got the milk chocolate one, and then they also had an almond butter one, so I just grabbed that. And then these just fall stuff. Oh my god, they have so much fall stuff. I haven't been to Trader Joe's in a while, probably like 6 months or so. And then this I thought would be kind of fun because they're like Pocky, like Pepero, but Trader Joe's version. And then what else did I get? Oh, there's a Trader Joe's coffee that I got. I wanted to get like a fall one, but I was a little bit worried that it might taste sour because the fall one had orange peel in the notes. So I was like, oh, that's citrus. But this one, oh my god, it smells amazing, you guys. French vanilla. This is why you always stick to the list, you guys. And this I saw on my way to the checkout. They had this, the pumpkin ale, pumpkin cider, and pumpkin chardonnay, I think. But I honestly can't carry all of that right now. So I just decided to get this one. This looks the most like Halloween-y. And then of course, I couldn't forget about my dog. So I just got her the healthiest looking one, and then this one because it's very fall. Like we've been drinking a lot of like pumpkin spice coffee, and this is her fall tree. Do you guys remember these? The Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Foundation and Concealer. I have some new makeup products that I want to try on with you guys. So I just did my eye makeup first. I mean, the Luminous Silk, it's nothing new. This has been around for a long time. And the only time I've used this was actually in high school. And back then my skin was not good. So I felt like this wasn't giving me enough coverage, and it was also a little too like glowy. So I don't actually remember liking this product, but I feel like my skin has changed quite a bit. So this might actually work out for me. I have it in the shade number 4. This is like light medium or something like that with golden undertone. Like, I love like new foundations when the air comes out, you know that this has not been tested. I feel like this has a good amount of coverage actually. I'm gonna do this and blend it all out with my beauty blender. Okay, this is like half a layer on. Honestly, it's not that like glowy. Maybe it'll get oily throughout the day, but I remember something about this foundation. This is a foundation that gets better and better throughout the day. It kind of looks like a very like satiny finish. I definitely see like a little bit of glow, and it's like a good amount of coverage, like not too heavy. I actually don't like any like full coverage stuff, so I might just end it here and then just do some spot correcting. Let's try the concealer. I went with number 3. This looks really light. Look, that's like 3 shades lighter. So it was either this number 3 or number 4, which would have been the same shade as this. So I thought maybe I should go like a little bit lighter. Oh, I just realized I actually did have this concealer in a different shade last year, and I would just use this as a foundation, but that was getting old, so I threw it out. Yeah, this is really light. Is it almost like too light? I feel like everything just got blended and like disappeared. I want to do my brows next while like this sets, and then I'm gonna go in with more concealer, maybe in like different shades. Let's see. Oh, for eyebrows, I am still using my Dior pencil, but I used it all up. So I can actually open my second one. This is number 1 Blonde. This is honestly the best one for my eyebrows or like my hair color. So I'm just gonna lightly fill it in, especially like the back area. Blend it out a little. And then you guys know how I've been using the Anastasia Brow Freeze. I've been just looking for a clear brow gel that would just set everything and hold everything in place. And you know what's funny? The best one is not like an actual eyebrow product. It's actually this. This is a hair gel from Pattern. I actually got this last year. All the other like clear stuff that I was using, it would just get flaky. It would attract all these like dust throughout the day. So my eyebrows would get like so dusty. It was like really gross. And after all the trial and error, this really is the best one. I should have put this in like a smaller container, but for now, let's just take some out onto my hand. Oh, but you gotta make sure your brush is like new, all clean, because if it's been used already, it's gonna get goopy and like gross. I mean, technically eyebrows are hair too, so it does make sense in a way to use a hair gel on your eyebrow hair. This is really the only one that I find to hold my hair, like all this little spiky hair, and it doesn't look gross because it actually dries clear. Let's do the other eyebrow. This one I find to be like a lot easier than the other one. Okay, so the eyebrows are done and I'm about to do my bronzer. But at a glance, the foundation is a really good match, right? Like the shade. I can't really see the divide between my face and my neck. I've been using the Chanel one, the Le Beige, it's like, what is it? BD21. But this was starting to get a little bit too light. And then, oh you guys, a little update on the BR tinted moisturizer. The texture kind of reminds me of the Hermes one, which is kind of a miss for me. These two feel very similar, like to the touch and like how they look on my face. They feel quite thick, but not necessarily like thick on the skin, but the texture is pretty thick and it just clings onto all the dry patches. It like drives me insane. And then this one, I tried mixing it with the Barber Sturm Glow Drops because I love this combination, but it was still weird highlighting all the dry patches. So I might try using this with the Asian Couture Holy Oil. But yeah, that was part of the reason why I decided to try this one again for the first time in 10 plus years, I think. But I'm really happy with the shade match. It looks perfect, right? Like you can't even tell. Oh, also, I think the concealer is setting pretty nicely. I mean, it does look a little bit dry, but that's usually how it is for me for all the concealers. And that is it. I mean, this is like my everyday go-to makeup, so I just look the same. Oh, I haven't set my foundation with powder yet, but I honestly don't think I need it. It looks pretty glowy, but when you touch it, like, I don't really feel much. So I think we're okay. It is a little bit tacky though, but I think it's my moisturizer underneath my makeup. We got ourselves some unsalted butter because I'm gonna make something later today. Ooh, what is that? I know. Before it melts, we need to go home and it's about to be like traffic time. Ooh, a little update on the foundation. So I haven't touched up my face yet and it's been about like 3 hours. I mean, I'm definitely starting to get a bit more glowy, but also it's really hot outside. 78. What? Maybe that's like how hot the car is. But yeah, not bad, right? It's still a really good match, like in terms of the shade. Love it. So let's go home. Okay guys, so with the butter that we just got, I'm gonna show you my favorite baked treat as of late. This is something that I've been loving in the morning with my morning coffee. You might recognize this from my previous vlog. It's from Williams Sonoma. It is a spiced apple quick bread mix. So I divided this up, oh, and the oven is ready to go. I divided this up in 3 parts. So I'm on my last batch. So I'm gonna show you these little bun bites that I've been making. And I'm gonna use this tray. Look how cute. I also got this from Williams Sonoma. All you need is 1 egg, some milk, butter, and I like to use these 2 pecans and then prebiotic powder. Oh, the ingredients and the instructions are on the back of the cover, so you can just use that. Because I divided this whole pack in 3 parts, I'm just using 1 egg, 1/3 of that, and 1/3 of all of this. So here's the tray. I melted some extra butter so I can use that to butter this tray. So 1/3 of this makes exactly 6 little bun bites. So I'm just gonna do 6. So I'm gonna pour the melted butter into the egg and milk mixture. Because it's a quick mix, it literally takes a minute to like mix everything up, but as you can see, it's getting really clumpy, right? So the first 2 times I was making these bun bites, I was freaking out. I thought the melted butter was way too hot. So I thought it had cooked the egg white. So I thought these little clumps were egg whites, and I was like so sad. And I was using so many different like tools to like break them up. And then when I picked it up, I tried to crush it. And if it was actual like egg white, it would have, you know, been crushed very easily, but it wouldn't. And I started to like rip it. And that's when I saw that it was actual like apple bites. And then I read the instructions or like the ingredients where it says, can you see? Can you guys see? It says with chunks of real apple. So should have read the instructions more carefully. But yeah, when you're making this yourself, if it gets too clumpy, like don't freak out like I did. And then because this has some sugar in it, I mean, ideally I would want to make this without any like added sugar, but because this is a quick mix, like I had no choice. It literally just looks like this. And because I'm eating this like first thing in the morning with my morning coffee, I like to put the Tahini Goddess prebiotic powder so that it helps to digest this better, and it just sits better in your stomach without like feeling so bloated from all the sugar. And this one basically has like no taste. It's not gonna add anything to it. It doesn't change the texture. And I don't really measure this. I just pour out however much. Looks good to me, like that much. And then you mix it in. You can also put collagen in here, but I take that separately in the morning, so no need. And then the very last ingredient, pecans. Even though there are some apple bits in here, I love apples with pecans together. And these are just gonna give that crunch, you know, like a bit more texture. So I'm just gonna break them up into little pieces. I like to put a lot. See you in 30 minutes. Look how good. I brought out one of my favorite plates ever. Let me just show you what it looks like inside. You guys, look what I just got. So in my favorites video, I talked about this new supplement that I'm like obsessed with, that white peach flavor. So after that video, I placed another order. In that video, I was talking about this brand, Promix. I still don't know how to say this, but I think they're actually known for like protein powder, like for athletes. But the one I've been trying and loving is this. Part of their Debloat line, it has prebiotic and probiotics. So this one. So I had those little individual sticks and I really wanted to get more of that, but they were unfortunately out of it. Are people finding out about this brand? I mean, this white peach flavor is the best. Literally the best one, especially if you are into like peach flavors. So they were out of the individual sticks. That's why I just got the jar, but it's like the same price. They both have 30 servings. And then while I'm at it, I still wanted to get like the individual stick so I can like have it with me. So they have 3 flavors in total. I think I mentioned 4 in my last video because I thought it was 4, but it's actually white peach, this tropical mango, flamingo or Florida orange or something like that. That one I don't like. It tastes like weird orange to me. And then a variety pack. That's the last one. So let's open this up. This is what it looks like. It's this. I'm so excited to try this. I love this brand because of their ingredients. I mean, I'm sure this is gonna taste really amazing too, but they just basically taste like juice. I put this in like a regular water bottle, like 500 ml, and even then it literally tastes so concentrated that it tastes like juice. I told you guys it tasted like it had like 40 grams of sugar in it, like literal soda, but it's not. The flavor comes from monk fruit, I think, and the nutrition facts are really, really good. This one has vitamin C. Let me see. Oh, this one too, 100%. Yeah, look at the nutrition facts. So good, right? Only 5 calories, and the most important thing for me is like added sugar, which this doesn't have. And like the total sugar is like less than a gram too. So basically nothing. I have a feeling white peach is still gonna be my favorite. So I'm gonna see if they bring this back in stock, because I do want to get that white peach in the stick form just so I can have it in my like handbag and stuff. But yeah, for now at home, this is what I'm gonna have. Let me know if you've tried this brand too. Like, I would love to know. We can like obsess over it together.